What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Right Man in the Wrong Place. My name is Luke Tatum. I react to music. I'm super duper glad that you are here, choosing to spend some of your valuable time with me. Hope you're having a great week. Hope you're having a great day. Hope you're having a great month. Hope you're having a great 2025. Hope everything's going great. It's just got to be great. If it's not great, tell me what's going on. I'll just see what I can do. Okay, so we're going to listen to some STARSET. We're going to listen to Echo, which is in all caps. I don't know if that's meaningful. Echo by STARSET. This will be my third STARSET reaction. I've been enjoying these quite a bit. And it's from the album Divisions, which came out in 2021. This is another donation request from the inexhaustible, super amazingly awesome Vocal. Vocal, thank you so much. If you, the viewer, have a Buy Me a Coffee donation and you have a song that you want me to check out, I will get to it a lot faster. These just pile up. They're going to pile up forever. If you have something you actually want me to get to, please go become a member of the channel, donate to the channel. Very, very, very low barrier to entry. But I'd really appreciate it. Okay, let's get into it. It says the video is subtitled. Don't really have a lot else to go on. So I'm expecting a great time. Are you expecting a great time? I hope you are. Let's get into this. STARSET has been very interesting so far. Okay. It's animated. Echo unit. Whoa, okay, we're getting very symbolical right out of the gate here. I used to be divinity. I used to be a god in my mind. I used to be a god in my mind. And so perhaps this is a tale of believing that you are more powerful than you actually are, or perhaps something else. I'm going to start the song over. I really, really, really like the synth intro. I really like this so far. I'm expecting to have a really excellent 3 minutes and 37 seconds. Gonna hear me go a lot. I didn't know I was blind, and when every time I said okay, but an odyssey is it's named after the only survivor, right? Odysseus is the only one who doesn't die in the Odyssey. Okay. My mind, sailing in an odyssey. I didn't know I was blind, and when every time I set a course into the dark night, it would follow me silently with searchlights. I was only in my mind, you were on the outside waiting. I could feel all the time, your voice could save me. Now all these sirens sing for me, but I just wanna hear your melody. I call and I can hear you sing, but it's only my echo. Okay, so there's echo. So first I was like, oh, are we talking about sirens here? The, alluring voice from beyond that's calling him in? Is this a tragedy? There's a lot of layers to this. There's a lot going on. It's hard for me to necessarily know where to go. I don't want to record a 90-minute, theory crafting session. I am going to say something real quick. We're at about 1 minute. I'm going to go really far back. I noticed that the shooting star at the beginning, there's a shooting star on the left, and it moves in and it goes to that center thing, whatever that is, the dark crystal or whatever. And as soon as that shooting star gets behind that, that is when the song really kicks in. And so it's almost, and I don't know if this is intentional, but it's almost that, this is a from the beyond, from the heavens kind of a thing. Is tying into this idea of divinity and all that, right? A star almost has turned into, it's gone from being a heavenly body to being a worldly body, right? That's the visual that I get. So let's watch that, and then we're gonna go back to where we were. Watch over here on the left. Here comes a shooting star. Right? That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I really like that. All right. Let's go back. Let's go maybe about here. I want to catch these lyrics again. Sirens. I mean, he says sirens. So he wants to hear a voice from elsewhere that is comforting and beneficial for him. It's inspiring his muse, what have you. But instead, he's only hearing his own voice bouncing back at him. And, so that's a kind of a lonely thing, right? Musically, this is awesome. I thought it was destiny. I was gonna conquer the sky and plummet to the ground and be anchored by your side. But when every time I found myself upon new heights, I would climb again and leave you in the moonlight. I was only in my mind. You were on the outside waiting. I could feel all the time. Your voice could save me. Now all these sirens sing for me, but I just wanna hear your melody. I call and I can't hear you sing, but it's all in my echo. And so he's calling to a siren, right? He's calling out for a siren. A siren is not necessarily something you want to listen to, right? It's going to crash your ship. We had the ship at the beginning. The siren will summon you to dash your ship upon the rocks and drown you. And so is it actually a good thing? Is it really true that this voice could save him, or is it only his incomplete, limited, manipulated understanding of the situation? And really, it's going to provide the exact opposite. I don't know if the song will answer that question, or if it's just a cool reference, right, to tie in Odyssey and Siren and stuff. But it reminds me a little bit of like Hollow Knight, not the music, but the visuals a little bit. Very, very cool. I like this sort of pixelated but hand-drawn, kind of watercolory style a little bit. Very cool. And it's the typical like RPG experience too, discover a giant elder god that's lying dormant in the jungle, those sorts of things. It's very cool. Drummer is totally on point again. I know life is a journey. So what happened to me? Tell me, why was I in such a hurry? I don't know. I don't know. I know life is a journey, but you gave up on me early. Tell me, why were you in such a hurry? I don't know. Show the way 'cause it's blurry. Show the way and you message. Tell me, nothing there and I'm worried. It's all I know. Love the strings that have just entered here. It very, very much elevates and creates this kind of orchestral space for this wonderful rock song to occupy. Very cool. And we're about to listen to that more. I'm assuming there's more strings to hear, but I just want to talk about the visual storytelling a little bit, right? You do this zoom out. There's layers to this character, this Cyclops character. It's a single fixed eye. And, there's also this single thing. Perhaps the structure that we see right now is the place where the thing is, the orb. It's not really an orb. Dodecahedron. Where the dodecahedron is. And, is that him? Is he going on this journey? Is he dreaming from a stationary place that he's going on this journey? You have him disappearing into himself multiple times in this video. And so is there even an external siren type thing at all? Or is it, it's only his echo, right? It's just layers and layers of self-delusion, perhaps? It's an interesting question. I don't know, but that's really cool. It's really cool. Yeah, there it is. Yep. God, there's so much in that video, man. There's so much in there. So only by returning to his point of origin, only by reunifying with the heavenly body made manifest in the physical plane, can he then shine from this lighthouse a light that illuminates the path for others and prevents others from crashing their own ships. How cool is that? How awesome is that? The layering and the self upon the self upon the self, it's, if this is his true self, if this is where he was as a fixed stationary object, but he was able to split off a portion of himself to go and explore the world. I mean, it's like the ship at the beginning sails out from probably where this lighthouse is. And yet at the end, he has shipwrecked in the exact same place where he started. So did he actually go anywhere at all? Was this Cyclops character shipwrecked at the very beginning? Or perhaps the whole entire adventure was just a fever dream of a near-death experience with him at the bottom of the ocean there, right? And then he realizes what's going on, doesn't die, reemerges from the chaotic depths of the ocean. And there's so many ways you could take this, right? And is all of that just him sort of projecting into a traveler long since past? I don't know. There's just so much cool stuff there. Is it all memories? Maybe that happened first, right? But he reintegrates that fade in of the original, dodecahedron is what I'm going to call it, and then the Cyclops character. They fade into one another, and that is this sort of recalibrating, re-emergent moment where he can then illuminate the dark, treacherous landscape around. And I say he, it's a Cyclops character with no indicators, but that transformative experience of taking a journey, realizing, let's go back to the very, very beginning. I'm going to look at those lyrics again. Used to be divinity. I used to be divinity. I used to be a god in my mind. And so he used to do those things, right? And so it's very much what the story is, the story that's told here. And we don't have to keep showing the video, but it's the story that's told. It's, a god that becomes bound by the mortal plane and went on all these adventures, perhaps as a god figure, perhaps in a different place on a different planet, and then is choosing to be bound in a particular place to illuminate those around you. Share your experiences, to share your insights and wisdom with those around. That's so cool. That's so cool. I could talk about that a lot. You should do the same, right? You should go out and experience and learn and better yourself and become a light that can shine to those around you, build people up. Rad, super rad. So I love it. Vocal, thank you so much for this request. I love it. Let's put this in the Oh, That's Going in the Car playlist and in the STARSET playlist. And hell yeah. Hell yeah. It's so cool. What else to say? If you want to support the channel, if you like videos like this, if you have stuff I need to hear, do me a favor, go to the Buy Me a Coffee and request your stuff using the form there. Join the channel for $1. Let me know what you think I should see and hear and talk about on this channel. If you do that, I really appreciate it. If you don't, like, comment, share. Till next time, the right man in the wrong place can make all the difference in the world, whether you came from the heavens or not, whatever, okay? Just go out and make good impact on the world. Better yourself first. Come back and see me next time. Until then, the right man in the wrong place can make all the difference in the world. Goodbye.